We'd like to welcome you to this presentation about Inflector Window Insulators. This presentation is especially geared towards the government and military markets. Before we get into that, let's discuss what kind of business we are. We are an accredited service-disabled veteran-owned small business, an accredited veteran-owned small business, a small business enterprise, and an emerging small business enterprise, the Small Business Association. We have numerous installations in the business, the residential, the institutional, and government markets. Before we get into where we have Inflector Window Insulators installed at, I'm going to tell you exactly why the military and government market loves this product so much. Number one is that for the price of a brand new window, you can have Inflector Window Insulators installed at a fraction of the cost. Also, the product specifications. According to Ortec Laboratories, Inflector Window Insulators reduces cellular heat gain of a window by 49%. According to Scanner Consultants Laboratories, Inflector reduces air leakage by 64.8% to 71%. According to Yellett Solar Laboratories, Inflector can produce 2,096 BTUs in the solar loading capacity. According to Texas A&M University, Inflector improves the U value by 50% in winter and 50% in the summer. According to Northwest University of South Africa, Inflector reduced energy by use of 30%. A few other factors the military absolutely love is that Inflector reduces the UV rays by up to 90%. Inflector reduces over twice the solar gain of a double pane window. Inflector reduces the thermal transmittance coefficient by 37%. Inflector provides a 32.9 degree improvement on surface temperatures. Inflector blocks almost double the amount of radiant heat of a low E window. Inflector will eliminate convection issues as well. And these are only a few of the studies that have proven that Inflector Window Insulators is a product for both the military and government markets. This is what gets me excited about Inflector Window Insulators. It's a solar rejector, solar collector. In the solar rejector mode, with the aluminum surface facing out, it reflects that radiant and solar heat back out the window, making it much more comfortable for your employees. Number two is that it is a solar collector. And as you can see from here, in the solar loading capacity, a bare window is 74.7% in the sun. But what we do is it magnifies that heat and brings it into the building. You see that Inflector on the left here, 108 degrees. That is free heat. It's magnifying the heat and bringing it into your building, reducing the heating bills of the building. Let's get back to the solar rejector mode. As you can see here in the before picture, just a plain window with a solar window insulator shade. You look at the after picture. This is an infrared picture. You can see the huge difference in between that radiant and solar heat coming through the window. But what we do is we put that shade down, and you look at the after part. Look at the difference. That is rejecting the solar heat and the radiant heat. So we had Randolph Air Force Base give us a call and said, you know, it's just intolerable in our office, our housing office. Our manager can't work because it's so hot. We've tried window shades and blinds. So you know what? We took a picture of it and said, hey, look at this. The manager says, you know, I just can't work in here because it's just so unbearable. It's hot. That solar heat's coming in. That radiant heat is coming in. The UV rays. They tried solar shades, they tried window blinds, they tried it all. So they gave us a call, and you know what we did? We put an Inflector Window Insulator. And that manager came back and told us, said, thank God I can actually work now and be comfortable and work in my office and be a productive member of the team now. It was just so hot in his office, and that's why the U.S. Air Force likes Inflector Window Insulators. It's funny, Lackland Air Force Base gave us a call and they said, hey, you know what? We have this, one of the most top secret facilities on the planet. We've tried window shades and blinds. We've tried solar screens. And at a fraction of the cost of a brand new window, they installed an Inflector Window Insulator. They invested in their future. They invested $475,000, and they're anticipating on saving $100,000 a year. That is a 5-year payback. Just about every energy analyst in the world will tell you if it has a 10-year payback or less, it is a must-do project. This is why Inflector Window Insulators are so much loved by the military, because it made all their employees more productive. It was tolerable. It was comfortable by the installation of the Inflector Window Insulator. And at the Officers Club at Lackland Air Force Base, you will notice we installed Inflector Window Insulators. You see the door to the bottom left picture there? That's without inflector. But look to the left of it. That it is with inflector. Notice the difference. Not only does it provide a better view, but also it stops that solar and radiant heat from coming in. And look to the right bottom there. You'll notice that on the right hand side of the picture, notice the heat coming in, or how bright it is. That's heat, solar and radiant heat coming in. Notice to the left over there, right above the plant. Notice that is with inflector. What a difference. What a great view. Let's make this building at Fort Sam Houston be all that it can be by installing Inflector Window Insulators. Notice the picture on the bottom there, the left, that has Inflector Window Insulator, and the one on the right doesn't. That bright light indicates solar and radiant heat coming in. And Fort Sam Houston has many historical buildings with this problem. So they can't do anything to the outside of it. They can't install new windows or change them out because of the simple reason that the historical foundation won't let them. So in order to make it more energy efficient, they put on Inflector Window Insulators. It addresses the issue of reflecting the heat and glare back from the sun out through the windows while eliminating the hot cold exfiltration infiltration. This is why Fort Sam Houston made this a be-all-you-can-be building. Another recent installation is at the Blunt Island. The U.S. Marines came to us and said, this room is intolerable. We tried again. You see those at the top picture on the right. You'll see those vertical shades. Well, you know what? The point of having a window is just have a great view. To look through it, not cover it up. They were so uncomfortable with the heat. So they installed the Inflector Window Insulators. Look at that bottom picture there. This is a great and energy efficient view. The U.S. Marines even came to us saying, you know what, we love that this product is just amazing. Our employees are just so much more comfortable now, and we can actually get things done without getting burned out. Here's another government institution, a school district, the North Inside Independent School District in San Antonio, Texas. Notice the difference. The one on the left, what a great view, and one without an insulator on the right. The Texas Conservation Commission came to us and said, we have this building, a lot of our employees just can't function. So we installed Inflector Window Insulators. What did they didn't install a brand new window. They didn't put window shades or blinds in. They chose the Inflector Window Insulator. Look at the picture on the left without the inflector. Number one, you could barely see anything because it's so bright out. Look at the right hand side there. That is not only a great view, it's what we call an energy efficient view. So the role of the inflector see-through radiant barrier for windows, for doors and skylights, for a more efficient military infrastructure is this. A lot of people don't know that. The truth is that the U.S. military is the single largest consumer of energy in the world according to the Energy Bulletin. So what does this tell us? Well, 25% of the military energy is used to power and heat buildings and facility according to Peak Oil News. So we need to make the military more energy efficient. So yes, we can save at the pump, but where is the answer remain? The answer is this. The most easy way to save money is through the windows. We can save up to 53% according to ASHRAE Standard 90, which stipulates windows are considered responsible for more than 50% of a building's heat loss. So the answer is real easy, the windows. This is where our money is going. So the perspective of industry professionals tells this. The Lawrence Berkeley National Laboratory is a highly respected and nationally recognized testing firm. And what they tell us is that windows are responsible for 2.15 quadrillion, that's quadrillion BTUs of heating energy consumption, and 1.48 quadrillion of BTU of cooling energy consumption annually. So this is where the money again is going, out the window. So Inflector Window Insulators for windows, doors, and skylights has the potential to be the primary source of energy demand reduction globally and a major source of decreased emissions. The cleanest energy is the energy you conserve. Be efficient as if your world depended on it. Inflector will be a force in energy dependence with our government and military partners. So efficient use of energy to obtain desired outputs that involves using alternative technologies such as renewables, energy efficiency. It's energy conservation. Energy conservation, which is exactly what Inflector is. So what this tells us is that energy efficient technologies that exist today or that are likely to be developed in the near future could save considerable money as well as energy. It says a new report from the National Research Council, fully adopting these technologies could lower projected energy use by 17 to 20% by the year 2020 and 25 to 31% by the year 2030. So the key to a sustainable energy future for the planet rests on 4 actions: a move towards a low carbon economy, reduced dependence on fossil fuels, significant improved energy efficiency across all sectors, and the development of affordable energy solutions or technologies such as Inflector Window Insulator. As you can see here, we don't want to waste it, we want to insulate it. That's why we say don't replace your window, insulate it. And how does windows influence comfort? It's real easy. Long range radiation, solar radiation. A person cannot be productive if they are real cold or real hot. So just like the manager at the Randolph Air Force Base housing office, you saw that very bright room. It was very, very hot in there. That was the long wave radiation creating thermal discomfort. It was the solar radiation absorbed by the window, which increases the interior window surface temperature. That transmitted solar radiation reaches the body and has a significant impact on thermal discomfort. Or the cold inside the surface temperature can induce a convection loop or convective draft in the room. This is what Inflector Window Insulators was designed to do, was to enhance the thermal comfort of an employee. So winter heat loss via conduction. Conduction occurs by warmer molecules on the air inside the building bumping up against the colder molecules of the glass, exiting through the molecules, moving the heat through the glass. So you see the warm air inside the building there, the red dots, the cold dots, outside cold molecules. So what that tells us is that with Inflector Window Insulator, that heat or cold is kept outside the building because inside the window. According to Texas A&M, a 4x4 Inflector Window Insulator can produce as much heat as a 600 watt electrical heater per sunlight hour and reflect up to 72% of the room heat back into the room, solar loading, magnifying that heat. During the summer, our product reduces air infiltration up to 71%, stops solar heat gain up to 65%, and blocks up to 90% of the harmful UV rays. We can be more comfortable by insulating our windows instead of replacing them. As you can see, so looking through the Inflector interior window insulator in the winter configuration, the outside window glass temperature was 16.3 degrees and 18.7 degrees according to this FLIR infrared picture. Now what you see here is 13 degrees outside on the window. Above, the R22 insulated wall temperature was 67.3 degrees, and the interior of the Inflector Window Insulator was 64.4 degrees. So what does that tell us is that it has as much insulating your window as an R22 wall, just about nearly, but Inflector Window Insulator keeps that cold out of your home. So keeping the cold out, it also brings the free heat in. This image shows the Inflector material installed on a double hung window that the sun is shining. Notice that the wall temperature is at 72.9 degrees. And the solar gain temperature or solar loading of the inside of the Inflector is 112 degrees, providing 39 degrees of added heat to this room. The outside temperature on this day was 24 degrees. So that's Inflector bringing, again, free heat into your home. Window shades, window blinds, solar screens, don't do that. Window tint keeps the heat out. So how do we achieve super efficiency housing? Number one, insulation. Number two, windows. We target the energy use through energy efficiency and appliances, of course. Now, the security and sustainability is vital to our national defense. Not only the Army, but the entire military and government will continue aggressive support for research and development and acquisition of advanced technologies to increase energy security and sustainability for weapon systems, contingency-based camps. Senior leaders will continue to communicate the military's energy security and sustainability program that initiatives to increase visibility and foster development and awareness and accountability of change. The culture within the ranks is energy efficiency, and this can be attained through such advanced technologies as an inflector window insulator. This is why the military has chosen Inflector as one of their primary window insulators, as it is the only window insulator. Measure, evaluate, and verify has already been completed by the military by Inflector Window Insulator. This is why they have installed this product. The Army, the Air Force, the Marines have done a measure, evaluate, and verify. The MVP diagram illustrates the process of measure, analyze, and take action. In the end, what has the military done? They took action by installing Inflector Window Insulators. This in itself tells you that if it's good enough for the Army, the Air Force, the Marines, then it's good enough for anybody. And it's the only product of its kind in the world. So, in this process of a measure, evaluate, and verify, the key steps to be effective are measurement of energy consumption, measurement of influencing factors such as weather, production over corresponding time intervals, development of a relationship, a model between the energy and the influencing factors, establishment of energy reduction targets, frequent comparison of actual consumption within the targets, reporting of the consumption or production and target variances, initiation of actions to ensure targets are met. And the step number 7 is very important, is because this is what the military, this is why they've installed the Inflector Window Insulator, because is the most step is the final one, the initiation of the actions. Without this, the entire effort will not succeed. So, by installing the Inflector Window Insulator, the military has set a standard, and that is energy conservation. There are a few references that we use, and feel free to read them. But in the end, Inflector Window Insulators is a tool for energy conservation. It is an energy conservation solution. I cannot strive to show you there is not another product like this in the world. It is a solar collector, solar rejector. So what you see here is natural daylighting, which shines through the inflector shade and makes the classroom, this is at a school in Oakland, California, and they open up the windows and let a little fresh air come in to cool the room. There have been a lot of studies about daylighting, people being more productive, but point is this, is that Inflector Window Insulators is the answer to energy conservation and energy independence for the military and for the government. Inflector Window Insulators is a driving force in advanced technology energy solutions. So whether it's the hot air exfiltration or cold air infiltration, Inflector addresses both of these while seeing through it. It is a see-through radiant barrier for windows. Now, how do you contact us? Well, please don't forget this, is that we are a service disabled veteran-owned small business, a veteran-owned small business, a small business enterprise, and an emerging small business enterprise, all certified through the Department of Veteran Affairs, through the Small Business Association. You can reach us at Dennis@energyefficiency.com. Phone number 210-650-0854. Or you can reach me, Keith, at energyefficiency.com. That stands for Energy Efficiency Done Right. You can call me at 210-240-8361. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much, and we look forward to making the military and government more energy independent.